like a week in my life, because I haven't done one of those in a very long time. It's just after 9. Let me see. Why isn't my picture coming up? Give me a minute. Let me finish this. Just give me a minute. I think. Give me a second. Sorry, something was happening here. But anyway, I swear, ever since being at home and like dedicating a lot of time to housework, it just sucks everything out of me. But no one else is gonna do it, so I have to do it. But anyway, washing is on. It's past 9. I have to get stuff done. I have a lot of things I have to do. Particularly this morning, a lot of phone calls because Courtney and I had a big finance meeting. Let me just close the door because the washing machine is on. And I saw my landlord outside because he has a big issue with the maintenance people here at our complex, and he's like wanting to sue, and it's a whole thing. Courtney and I had a big finance discussion yesterday because one of the things that I am struggling with is that since Courtney and I have been dating, and up until, you know, I left my job, I was always the breadwinner. It's not a big thing, it was just I was always the breadwinner. Courtney and I are actually in marriage counseling, and it's not a big thing. It's just that we realized fundamentally Courtney and I have been going through the most in the last year and a half. If you've been here, I guess, for the last 2.5 years, you'll know that Courtney and I went through a lot. Courtney went through a lot in his job. That's why he resigned. Then when he resigned, he was at home for 9 months, which put a lot of pressure on us financially. And then in the time that he was at home, I was going through a lot, not only financially, but also Courtney was struggling to find a job. Then on top of it, it put pressure on us just as a whole. Then I was dealing with a narcissist of an employer, which took a toll on me on all aspects. Then eventually Courtney had to make a decision when his organization asked him to go back, so he went back, and nothing has changed, to be honest. Even though they promised him like, oh no, things have changed, nothing has actually changed. So he's having to deal with the same nonsense currently. And then I left my job, which was never a thing. I never planned on leaving my job, but because I was dealing with all this nonsense, I had to leave my job. It put even more pressure on me because I was a breadwinner. I didn't come out in the best way because I didn't have the benefits that Courtney had. I had no benefits at all. Courtney could still, the reason why Courtney could stay at home that long, the reason why I could stay at home for 9 months was because he had different payouts because of like pension and medical aid savings and then tax and all this stuff. Yes, I didn't get that. I still have a small bit of my severance package which I use when things are like a little bit tight. So for example, I think it was last week or the week before, Courtney had to go to the mechanic, or when we were short a little bit of some things. So I use it for that reasons. Obviously I put a pause on a lot of stuff. So I had to put a pause on my retirement annuity and insurance on a lot of stuff. Fortunately for both Courtney and I, we don't have a lot of credit on stuff, so I have a credit card. That was all I have, and Courtney just has a Mr. Price account, so we don't have like various store accounts and things like that. Put us in a much more deeper debt situation. Even though I got this little part-time job which is fun, it's still not great. So it really reshaped a lot of things, and also it really put a lot of pressure on our marriage. Our marriage is just, it's not bad, but it's also not good, because we're just dealing with a lot. I'm dealing with the trauma of what this man did to me, and I thought I'm someone that when someone hurts me, I will deal with it for like a few moments, and then it will roll off my back and I will never speak to this person again. But I think the trauma was so deep that like even a few days ago I just like was angry, and I'm like, I never thought it would run so deep. It's really a lot. Then I had health issues, and it just picked on so much in a short amount of time on our marriage. So I decided to forego my individual therapy just because financially we can't do both. We can't do individual therapy and marriage counseling, and we thought the best thing is for us to do marriage counseling and to deal with it, because currently the two aspects of it is communication for us. We need to work on that, and the financial aspect, we need to work on it. So like I wanted to let's be real back in. We need to deal with our financial situation. We need to cut back. So I got an email from our fiber people that it's going up. So I need to phone them and we need to descale. It needs to go down. A big component of our budget is the extras, like stupid stuff like so scrapbooking. It's not stupid. I don't want to say it's stupid. Scrapbooking is coming to the end. I did the last 20 pictures yesterday. It's coming to an end. Sheen coming to an end. All these nitty-gritties, like we literally put everything on there. Like Courtney bought beers the other day. I had a 50 voucher that I got from, because I'm a Standard Bank, so I get like this weird voucher from the UCount point stuff. So I got like a 50 Pick and Pay voucher. So Courtney bought beers, then it came off. But even that, I added all of this stuff and it was insane the amount of things that we started to add up. We did go to a jazz thing that it was called All You Jazz. It was really cool, it was nice, it was really fun. All of this stuff has to come to an end and it's sad, but we need to reel in our financial situation, and so that's what we're gonna do. We adults, we need to be responsible for the things that we do. A big thing is the food. My diet has to change because of I'm not intaking a lot of fiber. I mean, Cord and I are both not taking in a lot of fruit and vegetables, but they're so expensive. So what I found, because I accumulated a lot of UCount points for some reason, so we're gonna shop now at Macro. Macro is far from us, that's why. So we're gonna do a big bulk of like really of the dried goods. We still have a lot of dried goods from when I resigned, and it's always helped us. Like we still have a lot of tin goods, all of Scotland's cereal we still have, and it's March, and all the cleaning supplies we still have. So we're gonna do that. We're just railing in, doing that, working on a marriage, because just the way that you have to maintain your car is the way that Court and I are gonna maintain our marriage. It's not a big deal, it isn't. So let's do a lot of phone calls, do a lot of that. Then also this morning I have to do a lot of writing because my deadlines are 5 o'clock every day. I mean 5 o'clock every week, and then I also have to write a lot on my blog because I have to keep my blog up to date in order for them to repurpose a lot of my blog posts. So that's exciting. And then I've got 2 job applications that I want to send in today, because I have 2 exciting ones that a friend of mine sent to me. So a lot of stuff is going to change. No more clothes, no more buying people gifts. If I can make them something like candles, I can do that. No scrapbooking, no nothing. Just like we really just really in our financial situation, because it is what it is. Like, and also like my therapist said, I'm not the breadwinner anymore. Like UIF is not my income. It's just an insurance thing that I paid for. Court is the breadwinner. So I have to change my mindset. He's the breadwinner. I'm not the breadwinner anymore. Okay, the washing is done, or load 1 is done. So let's hang it out, and then I'm going to put the second load in, and then we are going to start working, because it's already past 9 and a half. Actually, you know what? Maybe do phone calls first. Because Courtney also needs to have a physio appointment. He's been complaining about his back, and we've still got a good amount of savings, medical savings, that I can still use. So let me do phone calls today.
Daniel Root Physiotherapy, good day.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Stephanie Marthinus.
Hi, how are you? Long time no hear.
I know, it's been a long time.
Yes, how can we help?
Okay, I'm booking this appointment for Courtney for his back.
Okay.
Do you have availability for the...
It's a pleasure. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my word. I feel like I spent the entire day just being on my phone. Literally, I don't know what I was doing. So, I feel like I was just talking to people all day. Let me lift you up. All day. That's literally all I've been doing. I've been fighting with the fiber people because they're telling me I can't downgrade. Like, my package doesn't allow me to downgrade. I'm like, but you can literally downgrade if you're a new person. So my mother gave me a suggestion of like, Courtney, I can like cancel, and then Courtney can be a new person. So I can do that. And I said, like, put me on a new, let me just close this door. Put me as a, like, I want a different service provider. What is so hard? Like, I actually was on SA Web since they moved in here, and it's been 7 years that I've been with this company, and you can't help me out. Not that hard, I'm not. And then they had the nerve to send me a thing telling me I asked them to cancel. I didn't ask to cancel, I asked to downgrade. That's not a fun situation. And then what else is happening? I finished my bio that I needed for the website, and then my web developer came back, and the minute I told him, oh, I'm not really working, but I need to update, like, I'm not gonna not pay him. I just need to understand the costs and if it is viable for me to do the whole rebrand situation, because currently my website, that's Stephanie Marthinus blog, the theme that I currently have, it's broken. The last time the author of that web, the theme, did any updates to it was in 2022. I can say it, I can't do anything to it. Like, I can't even change the copyright thing. It's a mess. So I can't be selling my stuff to a publication if I can't even change like things like the copyright. And I need to spend money, unfortunately, on my website. There's nothing I can do. And so anyway, at least he got back to me. He is someone that really does take time. So I really, 2024 and 2025 is me learning to have patience with people. That's what I'm doing. But there's a video that I need to record today, and I'm hoping it should be up. It should be up before this one. And it's surviving a long trip in South Africa, so I just want to write notes on it while I warm my food. So there's a lot going on, because I feel like this morning was all the admin stuff, the stupid stuff that I ate, and now I'm just gonna feel my body, and then we are going to do the heavy stuff. I really like to do the heavy stuff in the morning because that's when I have the most energy, but I had to do all that admin stuff this morning. So, and my battery's flashing, so let's get stuff done. Just finished recording surviving a long road trip in South Africa video. My throat is like, you can hear the little tremble in my voice. I write all my notes down so not to get 5 talking points. So sometimes you'll see me down, but I often like crop it out that you're not seeing that I've got notes, but just so you know, here are my notes. Because I can't remember everything. I'm getting old. I need to like... But anyway, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take a little break. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a nap. I've got 2 more things that I need to do for the day, which is write my Barrydale blog post. And then I need to look for a camping spot. Because Courtney and I are going to do our last camping trip. We said we were going to try and camp as much as we could. We thought, okay, let's do 1 more camping trip. And if our financial situation changes, we'll do more travel stuff, but for now it's just gonna be 1 more camping trip. The place that I would wanted to book at, I always do it last minute. That's the problem with me. With camping trips, I do things last minute, so I'm going to, because it's on a public holiday, that's why. I'm gonna try and find a camping spot. I don't want Courtney and I to drive far. I want it to be like an hour, 2 hour max of driving, because I need to find that. And then there was 1 more thing I needed to do. It's on my list somewhere. It's on my list somewhere. But my article went up. I'm gonna put like a little snippet of it here, so if you want to read it, I'll link it below for you guys if you want to show some love and support for my new little part-time thing. So there'll be like an article on Cape tourism every week for the next 3 months. So if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, this is me like really just promoting my new little job. That's just me being now blunt. So it's out. I'm so stoked about it. Yes, that is Courtney on the front page. You don't really know it's Courtney unless I'm me telling you it's Courtney. So yeah, I'm really stoked about it. It's so fun. I shared it with my friends and they're like so proud of me. Like, it's so nice to have people that is genuinely proud of you. But anyway, I am rambling. I'm also like, my voice is just so sore because I'm talking so much. Now I do a voiceover for the real part of the video. I swear, creating content is not a vibe sometimes, eh? It's not a vibe. Good morning. I don't want to say slow morning, but also like a weird morning. I am reading 1 Corinthians. Sometimes I butcher the names of the Bible. And I'm not getting the messaging. It's off. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not deciphering it. And I was like, God, help me out. I'm like confused. But I had breakfast. I fueled my body. And now I need to work. Today is a writing and editing day today. But I need to find a campsite because next weekend is like the public holiday weekend. And the one campsite I was so set on like visiting, they are fully booked. So I need to find a campsite. Then I can go camping. And then I can like push these stuff out of the way. And then I also want to work on just updating my CV and then sending it off to these 2 places that a friend sent me these oh, this is nice. Yeah, sorry, I just saw an ex-colleague of mine. This is amazing. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, and yeah, it's going to be just heavy computer day today. But I'm sitting on this ottoman because remember I had to give my office chair back, and we had plans to buy a new office chair, but it's not great. So my mother said that they have 2 chairs at home, so because I need to go and check it out, because I am not planning on buying a chair. Well, it's not part of our finances. So yeah, let's see what happens today, and let's start. I've been fighting all morning with various people, and I'm just tired. Like, I was speaking to my friend Jesse because he left the company as well, pretty much for the same reasons. Well, he wasn't kind of for the same reasons. Mine was just like 4 hours, and I was asking him how the job search is going, and he was like, it's dire, and he's an attorney, so guys, it's like pretty bad. But I'm gonna have lunch now. I finally got to do, like, I'm really upset with those fiber people, eh? But eventually they were like, oh no, I can move to a different service provider. It just means I will have to, like, it has to be until the end of April, which is okay, it's fine. Because I'm already in the middle of March, technically. And then I will move to Occutel, because I want to Vumatel. And it will be at least 300 Rand less. Guys, that's a big win for me. Granted, it will be, fiber's gonna be less, but I'm mostly at home at this stage, so if things change I can move up, I can upgrade, and it's okay. Maybe Octel's gonna be bad, I don't know, but I have to make changes for our budget, and that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna put this fish in the air fryer so it can be a little bit crispy, and then I'm gonna put the other like mashed potatoes and stuff in the microwave. I haven't written a single thing yet because I've just been doing emails, applying for jobs. I'm trying to find a campsite. Everything is booked up, which I understand because it's that long weekend. So I'm just like trying to find. Only for course. Oh, side note. What is working on that? Guys, how did I not know Court is working? It's only for 2 o'clock. And then we must drive. So I have to find something that's literally an hour away. I can't find something that's like 5 hours away. I'm telling you, it's just crazy. Anyway, maybe we make this forward. Otherwise, I'm just gonna faint, and then I'm gonna make my workstation over here because that room is not great. Really. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and it's super early. What's it? Weird color. I think it's all the run lights it's on. It's UIF day. So we're gonna go to UIF super early, and then Courtney needs to go to, oh, it's very windy outside. Courtney needs to go to town for something, and I'm gonna go for the trolley ride because I am consistently stuck in these four walls. And then what else are we gonna do? Oh, I need to do the macro, because one of the things that's going to be part of us changing a lot of stuff is shopping at Macro, because I can use my U count points at Macro. So we're gonna do some of our bulk shopping, the dry good stuff at Macro. So that's gonna be interesting as part of our grocery stuff. So we're gonna come home from UIF, and then I need to do the menu and like the grocery list, because I didn't have a chance. I fell asleep on the couch after Courtney made food, because I was talking to my friend Lisa. I found at the wrong time, and then I totally forgot that it was like supper time, and then I just saw Courtney walk in the door, and I was like, oh crap, I'm like having a fake conversation with my friend Lisa. So that's the agenda for today. I'm not gonna bring you along for UIF, because UIF is part of my unemployed series, so I'm gonna vlog for that section, because there's questions I want to ask them, and I think it's interesting for that part of the segment. But yeah, I'm getting done. This one is my second payout, so I'm gonna stand in a different, and I'm hoping it'll go quick, because I really don't have to stand in the line, and I just have not been writing. I really need this chair. My mom has 2 chairs that I can go and fetch, because like I said, I'm sitting on that ottoman. It's really not great. I can't sit on that thing, and so I can't concentrate. And then because I was fighting so much with so many service providers, I said peace out to the day yesterday, and it's Wednesday, and my deadline for my next article is on Friday. It's gotta get moving, but let me get done. I'm brushing his teeth. Maybe I must eat something. Let me eat something, because that line can take long. You can like stand there up until 10 o'clock, so let me do that. At Macro after like being in town, and I don't know when last I've been to Macro. Can you remember when? I feel like it's also Black Friday, but like many years ago.
5 years ago.
So we're gonna see if Macro is going to work for us, like in a financial standpoint, because we can use our UCAM points here. So let's see what we can do to get our finances down. Today I'm just hanging out the second load of washing. It is 9:30. I've been on the phone with Standard Bank since 9:15. I don't know what to tell you. Let me explain to you what's been going on, because I am been very transparent. Money has been going off my account, which I thought was from my credit card. But when the second month when it went off, I said, hold up, this don't make sense though. Why is money for my credit card going off when money's never gone off from my credit card from my check account? It's always gone off from my actual credit card. I put a claim in for my credit card when I was retreating, so I was like, no, something is up, and I'm gonna have to spend a day sitting and phoning the bank. Now I've already spent, as you've seen in this video, time and energy phoning the fiber people, which they've agreed to put me on a very low package, and we've dealt with that. I've complained, I blasted them on Twitter. It was the only way that I was going to get them to deal with the situation, and they've agreed, and we've now come to conclusion. I'm going to save at least 300 Rand a month, which is great. Okay, I changed my battery. So okay, so then credit life was like, it's not us, it is your check account people. So they pushed me over to check account. Check account people is like, it's not us, it's your credit card people. I said I just came from the credit card people. So I've been holding for like maybe 20 minutes. And they were like, no, they don't understand what's going on. They're gonna have to escalate it. It's a whole thing, blah, blah, blah. So if you guys don't know, I have an overdraft. Now, I would say I have overdraft interest that's going off. So I have to reduce my overdraft interest because I need some breathing room. It just is what it is, guys. I need some breathing room. So I was like, okay, since you guys are escalating this whole thing, because credit card and the credit life now need to work together. They don't know what the hell is going on with each other. They didn't put a stop order. It's a whole mess. So I'm waiting for them to now. It's been escalated. I'm gonna have to wait for them to come back. So I was like, okay, can you put me through to the like overdraft people? Overdraft is like, okay, we can help you, and I'm explaining to them like, hey, there is credit life going off and there's a bunch of stuff going off, but I just need to have the interest be reduced just by a tiny bit. If it is possible, can you help me, like a payment schedule, just to like alleviate some stress on me. They're like, oh, you have credit life, go back to credit life. Dealing with the same guy at credit life is like, the guy was like, oh, but didn't I just deal with you now? I said, yes. He's like, but we don't see a policy. I said, that's exactly what happened in November, because when I was trying to find this policy for my overdraft, I did not see a policy. There was no policy now. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. I just left it, which was stupid of me. And then he was like, listen. I was like, listen here. He's like, I'm so sorry, Stephanie. I'm gonna have to push you back to another department. I was like, I cannot be. And I just had to keep my calm, because it's not helping anyone to be on the scoff. It's really not. So I was like, okay, let's just try and find something. I said, let me see if I can find anything, an account number for you, because he was the most helpful out of all of them. Actually, they were all nice, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, they were all nice. I was just getting frustrated that nobody could understand why money was just going off. Nobody understands anything. He was like, Stephanie, I don't see a policy here, but you're taking credit life protection off for this policy, for an overdraft policy. That I'm, anyway, I said, you know what, just put me through to the person, another person. So they put me through, and the guy's like, yeah, I don't see a policy. I said, but you guys are charging me for a policy. So I just sent a screenshot of them charging me for a flipping policy that I'm being paid, that I'm being charged for. I'm being charged for a policy, guys. I'm being charged for a policy that they can't find. Like, I'm being charged all this money that nobody understands what I'm being charged for. And the money's all being taken off by Standard Bank. Make it make sense. I'm just trying to stay sane in all of this. But let me just get this done. Write my article. Luckily, it's a short article. I got all the information. I'm gonna finish it, upload it, have the content manager look at it, and I can just tick it off today, even though the deadline's tomorrow. I'm gonna tick it off, and I'm just gonna say peace out, and then just edit my other video. Guys, it's actually been a week, but I'm gonna cry, and I'm just gonna pull myself up again. Like, it's been a lot. I'm sorry that this video has been what it is, but I also think that it's also important that this is also my life. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. let's just always laugh together, because that's the only thing that's gonna help me get through this. Good morning, it's Friday. What a week that you've been experiencing with me. I was watching practice because Formula 1 is back on. At least something to kind of like keep me happy. I just brought me a little bit of joy this morning, but I still had a good cry yesterday. I mean, this week has just been a lot. I was like, oh, I should actually say sorry, but I'm realizing I'm not gonna apologize for a life that is my life. You guys are just all on this ride with me, I suppose. And it was tough. It's very difficult to tell people that your life is in turmoil. So like, I had a good chat with Lisa. So Lisa's been with me since day one, and I've been telling her like what has been going on, and I was like giving her like updates yesterday. Then I like spoke to my friend Kairon. So Kairon, I haven't been really, we don't talk every single day, so the last time I like spoke to her was like, oh hey, just letting you know I've got a nice little part-time job. And I then like sent her a voice note, like literally like telling her like, hey, this is the situation. And obviously I broke down in tears, and it's not nice, you know. It's been a lot. So today I'm trying to be a little bit positive. Guys, I'm trying. So today I'm just gonna do some editing work, and then I'm gonna try and write a blog post and send an email off, but I'm just gonna work this morning. And then this afternoon I think I'm just gonna do the last of my scrapbook, and then just watch some YouTube, just chill on the couch. I think it's been emotionally and physically just a draining week, and the time out, and I'm more between Courtney and I've been the emotional one, the stressful one. And that's not to say Courtney hasn't been stressed. Courtney is stressing, but he's more the calm one. Does that make sense? Like he is stressing, it's just more calm, whereas I am stressing, but I'm like showing my emotion in like a more public way. I was telling Courtney, I'm just gonna cry. Like, it is what it is. I'm just gonna cry until there's no more tears left to cry, and that's just how I'm gonna deal with it. And it is what it is. So I'm just gonna make my cup of coffee. I'm gonna working on the things this morning, and we're just gonna plow through. Afternoon, I was qualifying this morning. It was so exciting to see Formula 1 again. And then I pretty much just like cleaned the house, like changed like the sheets this morning, cleaned the dishes, dust off, and I had some lunch, and now I'm just sitting on the floor. I'm actually waiting for my landlord. I'm not sure what time he's coming. He said he's gonna come this afternoon. We just have some stuff to chat about, but I am doing the last of my scrapbook, the last little bit of my scrapbook, and then it's done. Kaput, finished, done. Yeah, let me just do it. It's gonna be a fun little activity, and then, but it's a glorious day today. The sun is out. I'm gonna enjoy the last bit of summer. I can't believe summer's gonna be done, guys, because I knew summer was done when a lot of like the Western world, especially the YouTubers that I watch, were like talking about, oh, let's get ready for spring. And I said, what? You guys are getting ready for spring, which means autumn is like upon us here? No. But yeah, let me just do the last part of this. Done with my scrapbook. This one was called When We Were Young. It's good. I just chose like 14 pictures of when Courtney and I were like super young. Oh my word, this is when Courtney and I first met in person. Can you believe it? Look how young Courtney and I are. Oh my word, hilarious. Look here, that was in 2012. Look at that date, guys. Hilarious, so fun. Like, I just found a few pictures. We were so young, yeah. Anyway, now the scrapbook is done. I'm just going to, this one was called, sure, this was a long one. This was just called Cherished Memories. What one was this one? Beach Moments. But I think we did this one together as well. This one was my 30th. This is Courtney's The Adventures. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was a really difficult video maybe to watch for some of you. It's probably going to be a difficult one for me to edit, to watch myself be so vulnerable But I hope you guys, I don't want to say enjoyed it, because I wouldn't have enjoyed it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.